Hey, what's up, guys? Give me a second here. I gotta make sure my stuff is straight. Make sure game titles are right because Twitch doesn't always like to update that. Yeah, it looks good. Battle item. Fuck yeah, we're gonna claim that right now. The fuck? Kevin, what did you send me? It's my... Alright, that is done. Am I done? Did I do it?
Go on, take a look.
Done. Go claim it. Alright. I don't know if I actually got that claimed or not, but that's okay. Hold on, I gotta check something else here real quick. I'm gonna troll on a friend of mine. A friend of mine streaming, so I just put in there, hey, what's up, sexy beast? All right. I'm gonna leave him be. I don't wanna bother him. So all right, all right, all right. There's that.
Go on. Take a look.
Little old lady's talking to me. Okay, okay, okay. That's all good. It's the right game. That's right. That is not right. It does have the game. All right, Lost Ark. Cool. All right, all right. And check this. All right, all right, all right. All right, so we're in a good spot here. Turn that back on. All right, guys, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay. So Death is streaming right now.
Is he?
Yeah, so I jumped in his Twitch stream real quick, and I was like, "Hey, what's up, sexy beast?"
Where's
Pretty
he
sure.
streaming?
He's streaming some coding stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, he's really into that stuff. He likes it a lot. And he's a pretty good developer too.
Tell him to play Kenshi and make some mods.
I'm not gonna do that because he will. Like, he'll be all for it.
Nah, don't do it yet. Wait till the second one comes out.
Right.
About that one, and then tell him that he needs to make a multiplayer mod for it.
Oh, dude, yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
It'll be on Unreal 4.
Yeah, I think you were talking about that last time. I really hope that's the engine they chose because it's gonna look freaking amazing. All right, so I'm gonna go this way, and I'm gonna wreck some shit.
We shouldn't be rash.
After I turn my game volume down so I can actually hear you guys. Audio. Oh, there. Mods, are you playing Kenshi also?
No.
Oh, okay.
I can
Okay.
get kidneys, spleens, limbs, whatever you want, all working and tested. Best quality only. Tested. How do you test working? Only with the best scientific equipment. That's how I'd give
Okay.
these kidneys to my own mother if she was still alive. Pass.
Is that text from an NPC? They want your kidney?
No, he's trying to sell me some.
Oh, I was trying to just sell you a kidney. Well, how much?
I didn't get that far.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't instantly just negate it. Might be some value there.
Yeah. He said they were tested with the best scientific equipment.
Uh-huh.
I think that tells me all.
I've seen that game before.
In order to find the Forgotten Kingdom.
That's good,
That's
babe.
it. Got some new bracers. Well, I can definitely tell that this is a popular game. It's got like 400 something viewers, 400k viewers.
On your stream? Or just in
No,
stream?
oh my god.
Yeah, on his stream.
Like, what?
We
I'd be
shouldn't
like
rush.
fainting. I'd be like, I don't even know what to do. I can't read anything.
He works in tech for just the insurance reasons.
Right. That's all I need. Fuck, dude. I'd probably pass out on stream.
Find no better deals around here.
Why is everyone so slow?
Don't want to read these side quests.
You saw the monuments. The gates of Morai are opened by water?
Water's not
The
hard to
answer
come
must
by
be
in the
hidden
desert.
shaman's ancestral knowledge passed down through generations. Please,
Did you see
speak to
the
Thunder.
Yes, I remember that. I thought it had to do with the ritual for rain.
Ooh, gonna go check the place. Check those bracers. They are garbage. Oh, I remember what I had. I need to go find this. So I watched Free Guy tonight.
Yeah, it's
That-
pretty good in it.
Dude, that is actually a really good movie. Not gonna lie, I enjoyed that a lot.
That's the one about the NPC or some shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's an NPC, but he's AI, and he starts to learn shit, and computer programmers start catching on and watching him.
Yeah, I want to watch that one. All these Narcos disciples are about to fuck these fools up.
Okay, so it's the next zone. Is this also? No, this
Hal
one's in
World needs
Sinnoh.
to be released here soon. Jesus Christ.
Hal World?
PAL World.
Oh.
It's like Pokemon, but a darker side of it. Where like you can capture these animals and shit. I mean, it looks just like Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
But you can capture stuff and have slaves and stuff. Well, thralls, they call them. Well, that's a lighter word to say it.
There's the spot.
But there's
right there.
guns and stuff. It's a little weird, but
So I need to get over here. Alright, I'm still learning. I want to put a marker on this map. Oh, fuck it. Alright, I'll just walk it. I give up. Should be a thing over here. Treasure. Little treasure thingy.
My ass kicked.
Supposed to be right up here.
You know what they should start making?
What's that?
When you're streaming and you're on a computer, it should link it to where, like, if I hover my mouse over something, it'll tell you what it is. As in, like, you know, let's say you're playing a game and someone wanted to see what gun you're using, or let's say Skunk is playing that Kenshi game and it has the inventory and you pulled out the inventory and you were looking, someone on like a Twitch stream could move their cursor over that item and it would tell you what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Like interactive.
Yeah, interactive. I mean, you wouldn't control gameplay or anything, but you know, you could like, yeah, it would be interactive to where you could like click on it. It would tell you stuff, you know, like you're in the game, but it would give you an idea of stuff, you know.
I think that would work as long as the game developer would allow,
Which to get into the coding or something.
yeah, they'd have to allow hooks into the like a API of some sort, which isn't unheard of. But that really falls on the game devs.
Well, it'd be free advertising for them because
Right.
know, all it takes is on to look at that.
So I'm looking for... first spot on this map. Not seeing what I want to see. Oh man, I got that fucking Mariah Carey song stuck in my head.
What's that?
The one from Free Guy, the... I'm not gonna sing it, so...
Oh, I was trying to get him to.
You don't want to see it on your live stream?
No, no.
Coward.
So is it up in this area then?
Another good movie is called Old. OLD.
Limping back into town.
It's pretty good.
What's that one about?
It's about this family for some reason. Well, this family like goes on a vacation to this beach house, and they go to this beach, and like for some reason time's fast forwarding when they're on this beach, when they have to like their kid is like 6 or like 5 or 6 years old when he gets on the beach, and he's like aging ridiculously fast, and they gotta figure out what is going on and how to get off the beach.
That sounds familiar.
Pretty good story.
Kind of sounds like it has the same kind of story as like that movie Jack with Robin Williams from years ago, except it's not genetic.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that. I was young when that was released.
Showing my age on that one.
Well, you're not much older than I am.
I know.
3 or 4 years.
These little bastards. And they all die now. Where in the fuck? Where in the sand hills is this goddamn thing? Could come back and get it later, but
Bit off.
CMI. You know what? Sand hill to the north. Right here. Okay. No. Come back. I'm sitting here following a treasure map. And they only give you a
Nice.
small section of the map. So I'm just kind of like eyeballing it. I think I found the spot now. There it is. Gotcha, bitch. There. Fucking one hitting this shit. Look for that. That's a little bit bigger. You got a ring. And a already equipped piece of armor. Next map. It's in Orson Hill.
Please go to the meeting area.
Yeah, Skunk, you were right though. There's a lot of cutscenes in this.
To Yudia's voice.
Very,
Yeah.
very story rich. Just to give you guys a heads up, I'm also drinking my wife's like homemade sangria stuff. So if I start slurring my speech a little bit, but it's okay. Just roll with it, man.
Drinking, playing MMO. What can go wrong?
Dear gods, please watch over the descendants of Enclavia.
Nothing at all. A whole army coming at me, and I'm gonna kill every one of them. Really? This is it? Oh shit, here comes the boss.
You nomads don't know who you're messing with. There is no escape. My new pet hasn't eaten in days. It's starving. Destroy them.
Ah! This guy just called his pet over to fight me, and it came and ate him. Fucking
Oh,
think.
there's PvP?
No, it's well, yeah.
Oh, the
There's
boss did.
yeah, the boss did, but there's do I want to save him or do I want to ignore it? I got an option here. I'm gonna go ahead and let that thing eat him. But the thing looks like a tremor from the movie. But wait.
Enemy. At least none of the other bandits saw that.
Goodness. Everyone, back. This creature is tainted with evil. I'll take care of it.
He just fucking Gandalf this tremor. That was awesome. None shall pass.
I'm glad the damage is minimal. This must have broken their spirits, too.
Ah, thanks to you and the priest, the meeting ended without a hitch. I'll prepare the ritual for rain. Thank you.
I'm getting better though, like feel better. Today's
I hope Thunder's spell works.
been able to breathe all day with that Sinex stuff, so that's good.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hope the spell is it looks usable, but this isn't enough.
Can I go this way?
Solar salt?
Now that you've brought this solar salt, we may begin the spell. Please, place the salt on the altar.
So in this game, salt brings rain. It's a strange mechanism. I wonder what the replayability on this is.
I don't know.
Another earring slot.
Morai? Morai! The old forgotten city of our people. It wasn't a myth.
Annoying. Okay.
Wow. Is this real?
Jump that up. I'd like to work on getting these leveled up though. Paralyze. Enchantment. Fighting attack. AoE radius is 20% more. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna go with the radius. Go big or go home.
The Morai ruins have appeared. This is what the monument meant.
Okay, yeah. I need to go to this.
Morai wasn't just a myth after all.
These ruins are encased.
Mazda, did you get Flight Simulator actually running or no? Or is it still being
I didn't try yet.
Ah.
Go on, take a look.
So what are you playing then?
Beats of Bermuda.
Ah, okay. You starting a new creature or are you leveling your current one up?
Growing my current one, yeah.
Oh. Yep, I just stuck myself in a rock and a hard place. This looks like a dungeon.
You found the entrance. Let's knock. See if anyone's home. Fallen Kingdom. Morai. We did it.
Alright. Matchmaking. Item requirement level 80 and I'm at 109. I think I'm safe. Open thy gate.
This should help us see the path. Let's hurry and search the ruins.
Yeah, just G my ass across there.
That was a close one. We better watch our step. This glyph seems to respond to light. Careful. The path is slippery. Only the light of Genesis can extinguish the darkness. What could this mean? There must be a way forward. Huh, that breeze, it's coming from those rocks. The ruins must be through there. There's far too many of them. I'll find another way. Go on.
All right, leave him behind. Big area. I don't even know if it's worth using big skills on this. Come on, escape out of it. Yeah, one person in this party that's like a gravity sorcerer.
Damon, do you listen to audio by Audible by any chance?
Audible? Yeah, sometimes. Why, what's up?
There's a series called He Fights with Monsters.
What's it called?
He Who Fights with Monsters.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is it any good?
Fucking great. The person narrating it does an amazing job, which makes it even better. But
Yeah, when I go to do like gym stuff, that's where Audible comes in. That's like perfect for it.
yeah,
Yeah, I'll check it out.
the books are like do the where you buy like 3 tokens for the
Yeah.
discounted price,
Yep.
because they're like 20 some odd hours long, and so they want like
Damn.
$40 a book. So it's a
Yeah.
great deal if you do the tokens.
You're getting your money's worth though.
Because for $30 you get 3 tokens, and the books are $40 a piece. So, but I just finished up to the next book that's about to come out.
Hmm.
It's good. It's got a lot of like the main character's kind of a smart ass, but he wakes up in basically a world full of magic in the middle of like a cannibal cult ritual.
Hmm.
And from becoming an outworlder, from basically ending up in their world, he gets these magical racial powers, and to help him adapt to the world, and they take the form of like video game powers. So he gets like the ability to have like a mini map, loot corpses, create parties, have party chat as some of his magical abilities. But it's fucking good.
Yeah, it's that's right up my alley actually.
And you find out more about like how he ended up there and shit like that as the series goes on. So like I don't want to tell you too much of it. It's pretty good. Oh, be right back though.
Oh god, I'm gonna get my ass crushed in this room now. You fuckers. Oh, shit. Yeah, I already picked that up. So I think Amazon fucked up with New World or whatever. But I think they just recovered themselves with this.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna play a game potentially brick my GPU and then fucking, you know.
That's right. There's that bug with it too. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the manufacturers of the graphics cards pointing at Amazon, Amazon pointing at the manufacturers, and you really don't know who's the issue, or you know, where's the. It's not that who's to blame. It's how is it gonna get fixed. And Amazon pretty much came out and says there's nothing wrong with our coding, so we're not messing with it. And that got me scared.
Yep. Yeah, that is a shit ordeal. So hopefully they come to some agreement on that. Does anybody know like the numbers on how many GPUs were bricked?
I think no. I can look it up to see.
I mean, they had to have patched it by now, I would think. Or done something.
UGA said it was their fault.
Who said that?
EVGA.
Oh, they took blame, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Surface dwellers have invaded. Find them.
Talk about when
As you command, I smell them. Where?
Hmm?
Where? Find the
talking about when
trespassers.
those 3080s were getting fried.
Find them.
Mm-hmm.
They're here.
3080s, 3090s,
Yeah, it was
57 XTs.
I'm a 3070, so was that fine?
Yeah.
I can't
I
afford
don't
those
know.
cards.
I can't tell you yes or no.
there was some 20 series already getting fried. Or at least being reported. I don't know about that. I stopped altogether.
I know. I think EVGA was the only manufacturer to fix them, or to send the owners to like reimburse them. If not reimburse them, they replaced it. But I know there was a couple of gigabytes that went wrong, and I don't think Gigabyte did a thing about it. And I have a Gigabyte GPU.
And I wonder what was doing it. Like what?
So what happened was that the coding and shit, the way it was written, or something, it would like exponentially like raise the GPU's power, or something like that.
Oh, and it
to,
shortened the caps out or something.
Yeah, well, yeah, there was like connectors in there, and apparently like some manufacturers put cheaper connectors in there, and it would fry that, and then it was the limiter of the power, and the power would shoot through the roof, you know, 450 watts or whatever, 500 watts. It would pretty much fry your GPU.
There were quite a few manufactured like 30 series, even the 20 series that had they were cheap capacitors put on these on the CPU.
Yeah, but they all coincided with the New World game. Like they all were related, and I don't know if like a couple of them jumped on the bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? To try to get another one, because this is like right when the GPU shortage was like in its prime. So
Right.
I don't know. But yeah, I was gonna chance it.
Yeah, I know that
So
they
lost a lot of player base due to that.
Yeah, they put the
what pretty much
cheap caps in there, and then I thought they made those cards and replaced them with the higher quality resistors, but I don't know. There was what's his name? Not Linus, but the other guy.
It's
There's no
2 cents.
Jay's 2 cents. Yeah, he was talking about it.
Yeah, you gotta like. There's a way to combat it where you would have to like put your card at like 90% power out and keep it there. So if that did happen, it wouldn't raise above the threshold to wreck your GPU.
The review actually said to drop it to 75%.
Oh, really? Damn, that's a big fucking hit.
I was like, yeah, you just lost me.
That was my whole thing. It's like, fuck you. Let's just avoid it. Like, is it really worth it? It's not even that great of a game. Like, it's alright.
It had some potential. Like the game itself wasn't terrible, but as for longevity, like I don't know. I couldn't.
Is cloaked in darkness.
If I was to go to, like,
We must pierce the darkness
Amazon
with
or
light.
Newegg to replace the current graphics card, you'd be paying like $1,000 to $2,000.
Almost
Right.
got it.
And so
I'll write that down.
I'll write that down.
Yeah, he's got my old GPU.
yeah, I got the 2080 Founders.
Oh, okay.
As far
Work.
as I was concerned, I was like, you know what? Even if it's a 1% chance,
Mazda, you prepping that future bill? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah. No, we already agreed. I sold it to him dirt cheap.
Yeah.
I'd done the same for you, but I was gonna sell my 1080 to you, and you never did. You never called me back, so. it's
Yeah,
something
I
else
I wasn't in the market at the time, but
I should have held on to it, and I could have just sold that son bitch for fucking. Yeah. Fucking NATO. Yeah,
Now is the time.
that motherfucker was
Reflect
not
light
fun
on
to
the
play with.
Thanatos by using the gold mirror in a sunny spot. Destroy his dark energy.
I'd like see like warning signs or red flags. I was like, it'd be all right, you know. And I didn't think it was a big deal, and it just eventually it just snowballed. Selfish bastard. guess a lot of his, that Travis guy, he was in his group too. He fucking left because of the same thing.
How do I do this?
I think I got that guy on my Steam or some shit.
Yeah. He was the one that was doing D&D with you for a little bit. That is one ugly fucking dino, brother. And his name is Fetus Tongs. The fuck?
Alright, I'm not picking that damn thing up again. Somebody else can pick it up.
I'm trying to buy a fucking map that's so close.
They're almost done with the fucking Mistlands in Valheim. And it looks like they're gonna have those fucking mosquitoes, but it'll be its own biome thing. They'll be like different. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, seriously, come on. Fucking break my spell. Where are you?
You know what they made the remaster is Need for Speed Pro Street. That was a good game. For racing.
I actually liked a lot of the older, like the original Need for Speeds.
Need for Speed not Most Wanted. I don't like the Most Wanted or Hot Pursuits or anything like that. But it was it might have been Most Wanted. Was one I like because you start customizing stuff.
Mm.
If you couldn't customize a car, I wasn't interested.
Yeah, the what was the one I was playing?
Underground 2 was good too.
Yeah, I think it was an Underground. But you could do like body kits, spoilers, and
Yeah,
engine
that's
tweaks and stuff like that.
Then there was Carbon also.
I think I had the one before Carbon.
I like the drag racing in it.
Right?
They had when I was in high or hell, I think I was in middle school. They had that. Remember, they probably still have that place there. It's Action City.
Yeah, yep, it's still there.
Yeah, they used to have a damn Need for Speed Underground, like fucking steering wheel, sitting in the chair and stuff.
They still got them.
Do they really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I used to own motherfuckers on that. Half of them didn't know how to drive manuals, you know. I set that fucking manual. Oh man, it had the gears shifting and everything in it.
Yep.
I'd buy that machine.
But this is the real.
They got one there now that I really like. It's a Terminator's one. Dude, that thing is fun. I feel like I'm watching a Dragon Ball Z fight right now. Dante vibes. Yeah.
You got 120 hours in the game, but 50 hours of it was cutscene.
Oh, man. Oh, I got a pendant, so that's good. Anything else? That's it? That's all I got for that? Oh, I got an emote. I can
Nice.
pray now.
So, welcome to the grind.
Alright, well, I guess I can get out of here. It's not fair. Male characters in the game, they get a fucking guitar and they have awesome riffs. I get like a fucking little flute. Should play it as a male character, I guess. It actually looks like Zelda's little ocarina thing.
Ah, welcome back.
Go on, take a look.
Sell up all the shit I don't want. Wait, did I just... claim all this shit?
How much money you got now, Skunk?
5,600.
Damn.
You don't look hurt. Please, send my regards to Foxfire.
We shouldn't be rash. What if they really show up?
Alright, grab that side quest.
What if they really show up? Demons and ghosts? What am I supposed to do? Please be careful.
Alright, good. Back here, we're safe. Take care of this. Alright. Oops. Thing that's hidden here. Which is north.
beaten back the bandits, the demons are wreaking havoc.
Add in.
Welcome.
Grab that side quest.
Are they discussing whether to leave Udia?
Did y'all hear that?
What happened?
So,
Loudest fart I've ever done in my life.
Thank God it actually didn't pick up on the thing.
It didn't?
No, I didn't hear nothing.
Damn it. I don't know why it's so fucking funny, but it was.
Shut up my skills. Pump this guy up too. Cool down.
I'm sorry.
See, there you go. Now you're choking on it. That'll teach you.
Yeah. I have the shit particles in the back of my throat.
You found me. One moment I was fighting a demon, and the next I'm worried about the people here.
Shit, I should have unlocked that while I was there over there. Alright, that'll learn me. Back. Or wait, no, I wasn't even there yet. I wonder why I didn't unlock it. And then that unlocked.
I've never seen you before. Who are you? I've never seen you before. Who are you? I've never seen you before. Who are you?
Now is the time to retaliate.
Bargain prices. Come take a look.
I've never seen you before. A powerful humanoid demon has appeared. This is the first time I'm hearing about it.
It's been a while since all the tribes came together.
Journal. Go unlock this mystery. Somewhere. There it is.
So how you? A lot of these fuckers are playing betas. It's stupid.
Is that like a class?
No,
Like a-
betas is in betas of games. I'm trying to
Oh.
figure out. Trying to figure out how to get one myself.
Betas of what?
Captain of industry.
Probably have to go to their website and sign up, huh?
That's what I'm doing right now, I think. Closed beta.
Yeah, it's like invite.
So yeah, they probably signed up when there was the enrollment portion of it.
This is early March it's releasing, so. It's only like a half a month away. Oh. Kind of like Factorio a little bit. Except it's like more realistic.
Oh, I like purple stuff. Kill the rest of the stuff down here.
I think I'm gonna jump off for the night, guys.
Alright, man. You have a good night.
Alright, man. Have a good night.
Enjoy the Super Bowl parties tomorrow and stuff.
Yes, I will.
and shit, so I'll be around.
Alright, then. Have fun. Alright, we'll talk to you later.
Are you actually throwing a Super Bowl thing, Mazda?
Nah, I'm just getting with my dad. We're just gonna have like wings and shit.
Oh,
I help
okay,
him work
okay.
on the car. And watch a little bit of Super Bowl. I'm just there for the commercials and for the halftime, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it.
Jahan asked you to come help me? Thank goodness.
Doesn't really intrigue me all that much, but I'm not a big football person anyway.
Yeah, I'm not either. But it's spending time with Dad more or less, help him out, and
Yeah.
they feed me.
They feed you. You
Yeah.
can't go wrong with that.
Right.
Yeah, where am I going? Yeah, I'm going back up here.
Thank you for helping us. Thanks to you, we fended off the demon's attack.
How long does it take to level your character up in Beast of Bermuda?
So there's unlimited growth. I think like the top growth size is like 5.0. And I've grown dinos for 100 hours and got to like 2.6.
Is there a thing that'll kill them, like other players, PvP?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. The server I'm at, it's kind of like a low population, so there's not really much hunting going on. But,
Mm.
I mean, yeah, you're more than welcome to hunt people, but it's such a small server that I'm on that people just don't hunt. Especially when you... But there's ways to resurrect the dino and shit if you lose it.
Is there enough resources to keep everybody alive?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
there's
okay.
like... So there's herbivores and carnivores, and then there's piscivores, which is fish.
Okay.
And there's like spawn, like chunks of meat all over the map that you can eat for for carnivores, and then there's plants for herbivores.
Okay. Well, that's not too bad then. At least it seems like it's more... Oh, what's the word? Like easier to stay alive than that versus the Isle.
The dinosaurs also have diets, which is some of the diets of the dinosaurs are, well, all the carnivores, the diets of the carnivores are spawn gore, which is like what the map spawns in. But then there's player gore too that you need. So there's that. But there's also a breeding system and there's talents and shit like that. So you could have like the most quickest basic way I could explain is like you could have a talent that can give you more damage when you bite. But
Okay.
there's a 3 out of 3 talents. So there's 3 talent points you can put into that talent. Okay. But if you put those 3 talent points in that talent and you mate with someone else that has those 3-point talents also, you can potentially have a child that can either get a +1 or a +2 in that talent. So you could have
I
a
do
max of,
remember
like,
that child mechanism, the mating thing.
yeah, that's a whole game in itself. And then like the skins match too from the parents, and so. That, I've just been watching YouTube for Captain Industry.
Oh, I got a nice wave on that one. Shit, those things are like quadrupling. That's not cool. Yeah, that's nice. No, I gotta go down this way. Then G across. Ah! Shock the shit out of him for a bit. Oh fuck, that's a boss. Oh my god, it's Jabba the Hutt. I'm gonna heal up on this. And then we're gonna run. Alright, there we go. Boom. 4K. No, don't look at me. Some purples. Problem solved. Just kill everything. You bastard. I hate that when fucking bosses can teleport.
Mm-hmm.
That's so annoying. God. Don't do it. Don't you teleport. Thank you. Alright.
I beg you, Master Carmine. Just give me one more chance.
It's fine. I completely understand. But you should rest up. Maybe take a break. A long, permanent break. Where do you think you're going? Still not enough. At this rate, I'll need a much more powerful soul.
To get a ring. Nothing else.
Demons. They won't stop. Reinforcements.
Oh, you came. I searched on my way here, but I couldn't find the demon. Based on the direction it was heading, I'll see you again in Lutera. I'll see you again in Lutera.
you the adventurer the priest told me about? I saved your seat.
Gotta go up north.
Please travel safely.
I came to see you off. To leave without saying goodbye. Thank you so much for that.
You're Yudia's savior.
Oh my god, I can't even skip this. Ugh. Let's see, I still got a thing back here. Got a treasure here too. And it is... What's this at? Down here. Goodies. Oh, it's all shit. It's a bummer. I said like 4 purples drop, and none of it was any good. Hey, Death, how's it going? I'm over in Mazda's Discord if you're interested in joining or not. Deliver these.
What's up?
Hey,
Yeah.
how'd the stream go?
Yeah, pretty good. Half a bottle of whiskey, 2 edibles. So I'm not paying. Pretty nifty.
Nice.
I was mixing. Okay, yeah, it's a good thing I don't have VODs, right?
Yeah.
I was doing like music mixes with random videos. I did one of a bunch of like Jewish people running around in a circle dancing with some weird gypsy music in the background.
Oh God.
And I did one of have you seen Shang-Chi?
Yeah. Yep.
The part when the dad and the mom are fighting, I mixed that with that one Chinese love song. You know, that's a bunch of Bollywood shit. Yeah, so
It's a nice mix.
yeah, you know, like I'd get canceled maybe if I had social media, but I ain't got none of that shit. How's your stream going?
It's not going too bad. I had one of those strange YouTube comment things come up, but I don't have the chat displayed right now, so doesn't
What
matter.
was the comment?
One of those funky URLs.
Oh.
Yeah. Those bad people URLs.
Yeah.
Let's. Send them to her via pigeon. Is that not on this map? Let's research. Where is it? I have a quest I cannot finish.
So, I mean, it's Amazon. It'll be all right. They'll get it. They'll get it. They'll get it resolved. You just gotta make sure you re-up your Prime.
Yeah. Alright, whatever. I'm done with this. On to the next map.
So, like, probably an hour and a half of my stream
Mm-hmm.
was me doing nothing but just reacting to videos, and I see why React streamers do it now. It's super easy.
Oh, really?
It was so easy.
Or were you just sitting on YouTube clicking through a bunch of random shit?
Yep. I'm taking like links from the dude in my chat.
Nice.
I've heard about you from Father Armin.
So this is the second big game Amazon's launched in a couple of months, isn't it?
Yeah, I think this one has more potential than the other one, though.
I think
Are
it
they
was.
both MMOs?
I think that one was released a long time, or a little bit before New World was.
Yeah, this is a Korean MMO.
Oh, and Amazon's just a publisher.
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
It's like, I don't even know how to describe it.
All I
Definitely
know is whenever...
definitely a Diablo mix.
Oh. I was like, whenever I hear the word Korean in front of MMO, I know I don't have enough time in my life for it.
You know, there are some that are like that, man.
Like BDO, when I was playing BDO, when I had a second machine that when I was at work would be like idle playing BDO all day.
You were cheating.
No, the game is designed to be played like that.
What? Why the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude, the fishing in that game is unreal.
Like you
Got
can like
some, like,
idle
crypting
fish
going
for
on.
days. Or idle like one thing I did was I'd like get on my horse and I would set up like a running route and I just would idle it for days to level my my running.
Seal, but we couldn't move because too many people were gravely wounded.
Yeah, that's why MMOs are. The grind is real on them.
In Korean MMOs, it's like grind fucking exponential.
Yeah, and then they'll launch a expansion, and then they raise the level cap.
Or it'll be like BDO and won't even have a level cap.
All the ones I've ever played, typically they had one, but they just always kept raising it.
VDL, what's that?
Black Desert Online.
Oh, okay, yeah. I played that.
Yeah, they've got amazing titty physics, you know. It really stands out.
The thing with Black Desert though is once you get to like level 50, like you can grind all you want. It's like you never are gonna get to that next level. It's just
yeah, because it's exponential.
Yeah, they cap you at that right there.
Like technically you can level up, it just takes months.
Right, yep.
Yeah. The only reason I don't like Black Desert, it's strictly my opinion, but it's just too cartoony, Chinesey, you know.
My thing with the game was like, if you're gonna play it, you're gonna get carpal tunnel because the skills are just outrageous.
Yeah, the combat was fun at first.
Oh my god, I fucking hated it.
When he's carrying a fucking 12-foot fucking sword, about 3 foot wide, it's just like, you know, I don't know. I'm just more realistic.
The thing about BDO I didn't like is honestly endgame was boring.
Most
yeah, it was. Yeah. It was a farming thing at that point.
Yeah. The end game was designed about like idle playing. You would just have a computer set up constantly idle playing.
How when me and Skunk played New World, like right when it first started, people already had bots and everything fucking fishing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We'd be fishing and we'd look over and this guy would be like he'd be there for like an hour. And then we'd leave and go do some missions, and we'd kind of joke about him being a bot. Come back, and he would be still sitting there fishing. You'd stand next to him, you'd stand in front of him, he'd just keep fishing. Wouldn't say a word to you.
I was thinking about ways to develop bots to where like anti-cheat wouldn't even work. So like
been there, done that.
An HTML splitter that goes to a different computer that interacts with like your keyboard and mouse, but is being based off from like HDMI input capture.
You don't even have to do that.
I mean, everything else eventually gets caught by anti-cheat because.
Oh yeah, if as long as you release it. If you don't release it, they're not going to catch you.
Well, here's the thing: there was like a 20,000 queue to get into that New World game.
Yep.
People are waiting like 8 to 10 hours, and here to find out, people would be like they'd run like auto run, but then they would run like sit against like a rock or something, and they'd auto run, and then the game's like, oh well, he's active, we're not gonna kick him.
That's great.
So then they had to fucking go and tell the community and say, hey, if we catch you auto running more than twice, we're gonna ban you from the game. And they actually have bots that did it. And the only reason I know it is because by the time I learned that you could auto run and stay in the game,
I am Armin.
because I'd have to be gone for like an
And
hour
this
or
is my
so,
traveling
I was just like,
companion.
oh fuck, I'll just auto run, and then I come back
to thank you
and I was booted.
for treating my soldiers.
So
Their
I was a
slow
little bit
recovery
late to
has
the
weighed
game with
heavily
that,
on me.
but
Thanks to you, I have one less thing to keep me up at night.
they say if it was, I guess, excessive that they would ban
must
you,
be
but I
exhausted.
don't know what that means. But
Let me get you a hot meal and some accommodations for the night.
it was,
Yeah, I used to write bots for Cabal actually, and just have that work off a keyboard and mouse input. And yeah, never had a problem. As long as it was never released, so.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, it would work depending on the way. If there was another bot that was released that did anti-cheat in a similar way, or that cheated in a similar way, you'd get caught out.
Right, but the thing is those, well, back in the day, it's probably more AI specific now, but back in the day, they would just go MD5 hashing and check and see if you were running it. Like, you couldn't run a cheat engine or anything like that, because it would catch that the MD5 was running.
Couldn't you, I guess if you knew what you were doing, you could have downloaded the source code if it was available, added a couple, added like a random print statement into it, to where when it compiled it, have a completely different like MD5.
Just a scratch, if I may.
Oh yeah, you could. Yeah, it was super simple to get around anti-cheat back then.
Now the anti-cheat's hooked directly into the kernel.
Yeah. The thing with it now, or now versus then, though, is a lot of people don't release the source code,
The wound was not too deep.
so
Clearly, you're
it's
more than
more
just a knight of
closed source type stuff.
I'm not much of a prince these days.
Plus, a lot of like bots and shit, they don't even work anymore.
Yeah.
So. But I did run a Cabal server, so I learned how their system works. Like, so you had the client side stuff, but like cash or like the gold and the item shop and all that stuff, that was all client and server side. So if you tried to modify it on your side, it would only show up on your side, which is kind of a bummer. So you could change your gold to like 50 billion if you wanted, but it would never actually change server side.
So like server side, whenever you tried to like spend that 50 billion gold, the server would error out to you saying you don't have the currency.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
This could have been a real disaster.
Because they actually have, so you have your local client files that are identical to the server side files, like the values and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And they still do that with a lot of games too. Like that's
Yeah.
a thing that they do, but
Yeah, because I mean, really, when you're networking for a game, you only want to send the updates you have to send, and if you can keep stuff local, you
Yep.
can just check on stuff on the server side to make sure that nothing fishy is going on. You're good.
exactly. So they would only check for specific updates like gold, health, things like that.
And I'm sure also like, I mean, thinking about it, like, if you're doing like constantly saving the character, and you suddenly get like 50,000 gold, the server is going to check how you created that 50,000 gold and see if it's even possible to get it that way, right? Like if you got gold from a loot drop and it's 50,000 or whatever, the server's going to be like, no, that's not possible.
Not in the old ones.
Yeah, but I mean, like
But yeah,
nowadays,
in the new ones, yeah, there's gonna be algorithms checking shit. Like they have AI in the new shit, you know. So there's
Yeah.
shit constantly watching
I
what's
mean,
going on.
now with data, you don't really even need to do that. You can just keep everything on the server side and do all state updates from the server.
Yeah, if you can get into it. Yep. Oh, I didn't get anything. What are rare cards? Come on, lucky lottery.
Yeah, so it was sweet, you know, you popped in my stream, said one word, or said one sentence. I responded and you just dipped the fuck out. Like what?
I heard you. You're like, hey Deviant, and then I was like, boop, gone. Because I had
and then
my
like
stream was up and running at the time.
a second after that, I was like, so you're streaming and watching? No response. I was like, well, fuck him.
I knew you were gonna have something. I should have stuck around a little while longer to listen to it. And then I could have just typed something real quick and been like, "Ha, still here, fucker."
Like, fucking nerd.
Oh man, that's great. Yeah, I was watching Free Guy when you actually went live. I seen the notification come in. It's like, oh.
So I was listening.
Yeah.
I was listening to music the entire stream, and then that one guy that was in there sent me a song to listen to, and I was like, it sounds a lot like My Chemical Romance, and I started playing. He's like, I can't hear any music from your computer. Apparently, on Mac, you have to download a completely separate utility because the way Mac's kernel handles audio, it doesn't actually give OBS direct access to an audio source because it handles it in a single stream, not multi-stream.
Are you sure it didn't get muted in your stream?
No, it's not. It's not possible to without this tool. It's not possible to send desktop audio. And so I had to download the tool, restart stream, and then it's sent because. So the way Mac's desktop audio works by default is it's a single stream and it can only go to one device at once. So on Windows will automatically split that stream, one to your headset, one to OBS. Mac, you have to have a tool that can split it.
Yeah, the fucking... The fucking Windows one, like, Windows and audio is just god-awful. That's one downfall with it. Probably sounds better on a Mac, though.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I've never A/B tested it, but I mean, like, I guess Mac is designed for if you're dealing with, like, complex audio. The way the operating system is set up is you're dealing with, like, external tools for that complex audio. But, yeah, but without, like, buying a software, you can't actually individually, program by program, adjust audio levels.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, so like if you're playing a game that doesn't have like audio sliders inside of the game itself, you can't like lower the volume of that and like raise the volume of this or that like you can in the Windows like audio control center.
Well, that makes it a pain in the ass.
Yeah. There's really lacking.
Shit, I can open these things.
Well, I don't think they made the Apple computer in mindful of Twitch streamers.
No, they didn't. They made it. I mean,
They made it for workstations, pretty much.
Yeah, but the weird thing about it is though, right, is like one of the biggest things that Macs are used for is audio production.
True.
But I guess they just focused all their money on, all their development time on like making the
wheels for the tower.
Yeah, that.
Right. Oh my god, that still irks me.
It makes sense.
What was it, like
not to be like an
$500 for
Apple-
fucking
Yeah.
wheels?
No,
It
it's
makes-
like 700.
Not to
Oh,
be an
it's just-
Apple apologetic, but when you look at other like equipment that is designed for the enterprise, that pricing is in line.
Yeah, it is because they know you're gonna make money from whatever you're doing from it. So
Exactly.
they gotta fucking charge
Sa-
like 50% higher.
Yeah, same with the fucking monitor stand. Like for enterprise level stuff, it's in line.
That goes with any commercial equipment that you buy from manufacturers. If they know you're gonna make money from it, they'll mark it up like 200%.
But
Just drives
everyone
me
got
crazy.
Mad about it. Yeah, they got mad about it because Apple announced it, but they announced it at their developer conference, which is targeted towards the enterprise. But people don't look at it like that anymore. Too expensive, but I get why they charge that much. Same with why they charge that much for the Mac Pro to begin with, because it's not targeted for me or you. It's targeted for the businesses that are going to spend $1 million upgrading their freaking technology anyways.
I'm glad he appreciated it. I'm almost done with the treatment.
MacBook
Yeah.
Air is pretty good though for the price. Or the
Oh
Mac
yeah,
Mini.
no, yeah, the Mac Air actually wasn't bad at all when that came out.
I
That
bought
was
my
a
mom a
decent.
Mac Pro back in 2012. That fucker was like
The
1,500
trash
bucks.
can?
It was it was a laptop.
Oh, MacBook Pro. Like I thought you heard the trash can. I was like, oh, that poor
No.
lady.
Yeah, it was like 1,500 bucks. That was back in 2012. Like
Now you can get a MacBook Pro that is probably for the everyday person who doesn't really care about games, just wants to get stuff done. The best laptop you can buy for like 900 bucks. The entire time I was in Philadelphia, I was using a MacBook Air M1, and the compile times on it for software 3-4 times faster than the laptop that the company I work for sent me. And when they bought this laptop, it was like 5,000 bucks, so it's not bad. It's a good price tool if you use it as a tool.
Right.
You still have that Mac Pro, right?
Oh, I've got my iMac. You're thinking of something else. So the contract I'm working on right now, actually development, they sent me a MacBook Pro for work. But that iMac, yeah, I still have that. I've tried to return it like 5-6 times. At this point, it's just mine.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's teal color, right? And it has like you can like see through it and stuff, right?
The old one from like Zoolander.
2003.
No.
Yeah.
So I was going to take a job for IT for a company, and they were sending me equipment, but I turned down the job. It was right after I got out of school. I was going to take it temporarily, but I turned it down. And then like 2 weeks later, they sent me a like $2,500 iMac. And I called them. I was like, I don't work for you. Can I return this? And then the guy was like, yeah, I'll send you the return shipping. Waited like a month. Called him back like, dude said he was going to send me return shipping. It never showed up in the mail. Then the next lady, the lady I talked to was like, oh yeah, we'll get it set up and we'll send you return shipping. Waited like a month, never got it. Called him again, and I sent emails, and yeah, no, it's just mine at this point.
Yeah, like I don't know what you're gonna do with it. Like they don't want it
I'm
back.
using it right now. That's what I'm gonna do with it.
Yeah, it's not like they're gonna take you to court over it and say you stole it or anything. 'Cause
Technically, they can't. I looked up the law for it, and because they sent it to me, without me being under any obligation to them, they just sent it to me. If you send mail to the wrong person in the United States, it's just theirs.
Well, here's the thing. By the time they hire a lawyer, and by the time they fight for it, and by the time
Right.
that whole thing would blow over, they would spend more money than what that fucking laptop is worth.
Yeah, exactly.
So in their
I mean-
eyes, it ain't. No, it is what it is.
Yeah, they just write it off in taxes anyway as a loss.
Yep. That's what my company does, because we hire some shady motherfuckers sometimes, and they'll steal equipment or stuff and quit. And I asked the owner, I'm like, so you gonna go after him and press charges? No. I'm like, why not? And he's like, it ain't even worth the money.
Yeah. So one thing I do have to do on this is because it's connected to their MDM, is I had to, when I deleted all their software from factory reset it, I had to turn the internet off in my house because Apple likes to just automatically connect to Wi-Fi. And I had to go into like a terminal, and it's what is it even called? It's like the recovery menu. You can open a terminal, and I had to redirect all of the security addresses that the Mac phone's home to get like their profiles for who owns the computer. I had to redirect it to 0.0.0.0, and now ain't no thing.
That's crazy how that's a legit bypass.
Yeah, like I got to make sure like I have an update to do on it, so I'm gonna download the update, do it, and then I'm going to turn off the internet in my house when it turns back on, just to make sure that the update doesn't overwrite my host file.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so long as it doesn't overwrite it, I'm good to go. And if it did overwrite it, I'll just replace my host file with the way it's supposed to be.
Those suffering under the rule of Regent
Gotta love
Sheridan.
Unix. Is that? Well, I guess that's possible on Windows, isn't it? Windows has a way of.
Yeah, there's a host file on Windows.
Oh, is it?
Yep. It's the same path. It's under drivers.
Oh.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, that makes sense because in Linux it's a file or a directory, and in Windows it's a driver, but essentially they're the same thing.
Yeah, so in Unix, Linux, it's etc hosts. In Windows, it's Windows System32 drivers etc host.
Oh, it's still an etc host.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm pretty sure it's etc.
So the Apple Mac Pro wheel kit is $700.
Yeah. It's
sold.
But like at the end of the day, it's not meant for me or you, right?
True.
No, it's meant for
And if
me.
You're the kind of person.
True, but it's like someone raising these like you driving a gas vehicle and someone raising the prices of diesel to $9 a gallon. You're like, well, you know, I don't drive a diesel, so you know,
I mean, I don't.
It's
the way
coming.
I see it, if the multi-million-dollar company I work for feels the need to buy $700 wheels, that's on them.
Right.
And if my neighbor across the hallway buys a Mac Pro and's like, you know what sounds like a good idea? $700 wheels. That's also for them.
I'm
Like,
losing faith in humanity looking at that shit. Like,
Yeah.
who is dumb enough to buy fucking $700 wheels?
I've had to buy like a specialty like bit before that cost me like $100. It's just
Like,
the way it is.
I could understand if it was the computer or anything that does work to get things done that you're gonna make, you know, that the company knows that you're gonna profit from.
It's like a crucial component. Yeah.
But now think of it. Think
But
of it
you're
like
not
this from a
gonna
company standpoint.
You're not gonna make any money from those wheels.
Not true. You work in a production where the computer has to move a lot because you're filming, right? You're constantly filming. So you also have to hold a workers' comp insurance for every single one of your employees. The computers are kind of heavy. An employee decides to lift up the computer to move it because they have to move it to the next set, and they like throw out their back because of the weight of it. Now you have to pay workers' comp for that employee when they can no longer be productive when it could have been saved with $700 wheels.
You know they came out with third-party wheels for that.
Right.
Though.
That's what I'm saying. You can buy third-party ones for $20. You don't
That's
have
what
to
I'm
buy
saying.
the Apple one.
Well, that's what I'm
I'd
saying.
be taping some fucking rollerblade wheels underneath that
If
bitch.
they're a company that that has that $50,000 computer and that can't afford the $700, I understand that. But here's another thing: if I bought a $50,000 computer, it wouldn't be sitting on these flimsy wheels wheeling it around everywhere. It'd be in a cart. You know what I'm saying?
Server rack.
Like, they have those
Yeah, I would be
gyroscopic
doing
balance
something
pool
with it.
tables.
The what on the
Like,
pool table?
like those gyroscopic balance pool tables on cruise ships. It'd be
Oh,
sitting
yeah.
on one of those in the back of a fucking van that's armored. Because you can get a van for $10,000, armored for $5. You know, still less than the price of the fucking computer. God, it's so expensive.
30 years ago, in a car manual, it would teach you how to fucking adjust valves. These days, it tells you not to drink the fucking contents of the battery.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Okay, now here's the thing about that, right? Half of it is the manufacturer's fault for forcing us not to be able to repair our computers. The other half of it is our fault as a race or species for being dumb enough to drink battery fluid. Part of it is on us.
But it tastes so good.
I was like, but
Well,
it
that's
makes
the
me
thing, is
high, bro.
more
They should
technology
stop filling it
advanced
with
we do,
Surge.
the more technology advanced we get, the dumber we're gonna get because we got the technology to do it for us.
You're not wrong.
Just like a calculator on your phone, you don't have to memorize all those fractions and shit. Like,
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
know, on paper, because you know, like my parents when they were in school, the teacher told them, you're not gonna have a calculator on you at all times. You need to figure this shit out. You need to write it on paper.
Yeah, that's
know?
when they were doing like long division and shit. And now it's just
Hey,
boom.
Billy.
That's a part of your brain and information that your brain has to remember. We don't have that. We didn't need to do that.
Do you have it set up to where they can't hear us on your stream?
No, it's on the stream.
Okay, well, I'm gonna censor myself a little bit with what I'm about to say. Technology has made us to where we don't have to think about stuff to the point where now we have all this social justice shit going on and cancel culture because our brains
yeah.
are no longer occupied with shit to do because we don't have to do fractions anymore.
Oh yeah, no, it's
You ever see that fucking Facebook video? And it's this guy, and it's like a it's a filter of an alien on his face, and he walks into the room. He's like, man, humans have discovered the nuclear bomb. He's like, and he was talking to another alien. And the other alien's like, well, hell, in about 50 years, they should cure all diseases and be immortal. Then 50 years pass, and they come back to 2021, and they're like, hey, and the guy's like doing a video on TikTok, and the alien walks up to the human. He's like, so you must be happy and dancing that you guys are immortal and cured all diseases, huh? And he's like, no, this is just social media. This is kind of what we do. He's like, so you guys chose social media over curing diseases and being immortal? He's like, yeah. And the aliens kind of just both look at each other and they fucking walk out.
But my Facebook, dude.
It's pretty funny.
yeah, it's just I don't know, man. I mean, it's turning into that movie Idiocracy. Like that's where we're gonna be.
Or those Disney movies where they're so fucking fat that they can't even move, but they have the technology just to have everything be handed to them, so they don't even have to move.
Listen here, you son of a bitch. I came into this Discord call to have a good time, not to be called the fuck out.
Oh my god.
Are you considering yourself overweight?
Dude, I'm overweight. I've worked from remote for like 6 years and never went to the gym.
Oh.
Well,
Well, it's the personality that matters, right?
No. Hear me out. Okay, so yeah, I'm overweight, but when I was in Philadelphia, I walked 3-4 miles a day. So I'm not so overweight to where like it's that big of a problem.
Here's something that I can help you with. Health is the slowest way to die. How's that? Being healthy is the slowest way to die. And the reason I say that is I had a gym teacher, okay, back in middle school, best shape of his life, 55 years old. I mean, tip-top shape, would run 3 or 4 miles a day. I'm talking the best shape that you would ever see a 55-year-old man in. It was him. He was jogging on a road, car hit him, didn't see him, killed him. Now, all that time and effort that he has spent staying in shape and not exploring the vices of food and stuff like that, at least trying it in moderation, he missed out on.
Dude, I'm about to eat some like leftover Mexican food, like fajita nachos and some shrimp, chicken, cheese shit. I had half a bottle of whiskey and 2 edibles.
Okay, and now
I'm
I want
all
you to
about
do.
the vices.
Now I want to hear the most bravest man tell me that you're gonna force a fart.
Oh no, I can't force a fart, dude. No, hear me out. There's just nothing there because I drank the other half of the bottle of whiskey yesterday, and that shit cleaned me out, right? So, like, I can't force a fart just because there's nothing there. I'd be prolapsing myself, and I ain't trying to pink socket myself.
Oh damn! Get their little rose hanging out, huh?
Yeah. You know those like those
Oh
little
my
toys we
God.
get as kids that are like the inverted, like they're almost like a fleshlight, but they have like little fish in it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I
Seen
know what
it.
a flashlight is.
It's like a fleshlight, but it's for kids. It's not actually a fleshlight, but
Oh, okay.
the little toys that constantly roll in and over each other. They're like filled
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah, yeah,
fluid.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's what my asshole would
Had-
look like. I tried to.
yeah, it looked like a fucking rolled up pink sock hanging out.
Yeah.
You're the one who saved Prince
Yeah, dude, have you ever seen those? You know, I ain't gonna even go there, man. I ain't trying to get him banned.
Oh my God.
He knows better than to invite me and you in a conversation on his Twitch streams. He knows better.
Part of me thinks he wants to get banned.
If it happens, it
I don't know about
happens, I
that.
guess.
I don't know about that.
But I mean, I don't want to do it on purpose.
Right.
But here's the beautiful thing about it, man. Let's be honest. If you ever get banned, it's not going to be your fault. I mean, it's going to be your fault by proxy, right? You allowed us to be here.
Let's just go to YouTube.
Here's the sad part is it's not like you have 400,000 followers to fucking
Right,
just
yeah.
get you back in a week, right? Like
Yep.
the rest of them are doing that softcore stuff on there.
Yep.
ASMR, and they got like this little head fucking speaker thing with fucking ears on it. I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, what in the fuck is this?
I mean, honestly though, like it's weird, right? But I don't blame the people doing it.
Yeah,
No, they're
so-
making money from it.
Yeah, you're making bank off from sad people who
But-
want to hear it.
I mean, if you want to do softcore porn, you go and do that. You know, you don't. You know, some of those girls, I wouldn't lie, I'd look them up. But you know what I'm saying?
Amaranth. Mazda secretly is like a tier 3 sub to Amaranth.
Yes. I would smell her bicycle seat on a hot day, if that's what you're asking. Yes.
Did you see that video she did? Like her little documentary.
Mm-mm.
Basically, her entire goal for all of this is to make as much money as she can so that she can retire and have an animal sanctuary and save as many animals as possible because all she hears about is animals.
Wow, did I just hear the fucking Miss America or what? But the only reason I know about Armorath and all those girls is because I'm on Facebook. I'm followed a couple of those PC places or PC Gamer and Tweak Town and all these, and they're always covering her. Hey, Pokemon got banned for this. They got banned for that. They got banned for that. I'm like, how many times are they gonna get banned before they just say, hey? But they're just making too much money for them.
Aren't
Like,
you?
why advertise it then? Why advertise they
aren't you-
got banned? You know?
Aren't you also a moderator on r/ethotty with a body?
The what?
r/ethotty with a body?
A moderator?
Yeah.
No.
2 o'clock in the morning, Mazda's messaging Pokemon like, listen here,
Yeah.
kitten, it's going to be okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish.
Pokemon, honestly though, Pokemon's pretty shit. She's super manipulative. I don't watch any of her stuff, but I was reading the way she, like Michael Reeves. So most of what I know about the rest of the other people is because I watch the Michael Reeves stuff. Dude's fucking hilarious. But I guess she was like faking a bunch of texts about someone else who used to be part of their group. I don't know.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
know
heard
about
that she was-
Amaranth.
I heard that Pokemon was causing a bunch of drama or something.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense she is too because she's towards the end of her career. She's in her mid-30s, I think.
No way.
Yeah.
That
Have you not
must
seen her
be
without
the.
makeup?
Been able to do the same in such a short
Yeah, I suppose.
It's not the end of the world, right? But her career is going to change just because, I mean, the way her audience is. It's just the fact of life.
As soon as she turns out that filter, she looks like Skeletor.
Oh man.
You know that Skeletor laughing, running away meme? Like POV, you're sitting in Pokemon's room as she's running to spread gossip on you.
You're here,
But,
adventurer.
I mean, if I was in a position, I'd do the
It was
same
Prince
thing, man.
Thyrane,
They're
but
making
he went
millions
ahead
and
to
millions a
Lakepar
month.
Village when he heard an
Get that
army was
paper.
approaching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
Father Armin sent you.
And that is just a sign that no matter how much you make in this life, it's just never gonna be enough.
Well, I mean, I get. Personally, I'd like to have like 5 million. I think I could live off that the rest of my life.
I want 1 million, so then I can use that 1 million to make 5 million.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, see, the idea was with the 5 million is to spend like 3 of it up front to get my homestead, and then the rest of it would be invested. But yeah, with 1 million, you could do the same thing.
Well, I'd invest it all, and then not work.
But
They say a lot of billionaires will tell you that the hardest part is making that first million, and then after that it's pretty easy. That's like $10,000 a month just for interest in a bank. But of course, you'd have to divide it up in like 5 or 6 banks because the FDIC or whatever, they'll only like guarantee you 250,000 if there's like a fire or something.
you don't even keep that money in the bank. You get a credit card with a high limit based off from your stock portfolio. You spend everything on the credit card, and you pay your credit cards using the dividends you get from your stock portfolio, and everything that doesn't go into paying your credit cards from the dividends gets automatically reinvested in the stock market. And your liquid cash is basically nothing but your credit card.
Yeah, till 2008 or 1923 happens, then you're fucked.
You mean next Tuesday? It's just about to hit
Yeah,
again, dude. What you talking about? I pulled all my money out of stocks last week.
Yeah, we're talking about the new coronavirus, Omicron. I think we're at O's now, aren't we?
Have you seen Encanto? We don't talk about COVID, vid. We don't talk about COVID. Oh. I had
That
COVID a
sheet
couple
jumped
of weeks
up a little
ago.
bit.
Did it?
What's that? Yeah.
I had COVID like 2-3 weeks ago.
Same.
It's like my 3rd time having it. I've had every single one of them. Fucking gotta catch them all, you know. and they still want me to get a vaccine. Like, what's it going to do? I've had all of them.
Oh, they're gonna have a big truckers fucking drive over that.
I'm so excited. The Super Bowl's gonna be so scuffed this year because of it.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about that stuff in Canada? The
That's
truck
what they're
drivers?
March 1st. They're marching to DC over it.
Dang, yeah.
Or well, they're doing a convoy to DC over that. Yeah, it's a big fucking deal.
It's gonna be interesting to see what happens there.
I heard there's a lot of truckers that are gonna be blockading the Super Bowl.
Oh, you think they'll do that? I don't know.
Far too long, dear prince. Is this your army? You couldn't
7. I think they said it was $7 million for 30 seconds for a commercial this year.
That sounds about right. That's always in like the millions of dollars to get a slot on the commercial reel.
And it makes sense because not every single American watches the Super Bowl, but every single fucking American watches the commercials.
Yep. That'd probably be the only reason why I watched it. Right there is probably commercials. I don't know.
Yeah, just to get a couple laughs. That's about it.
And then, honestly, I probably won't watch it for it, but I'll watch because there's gonna be like a highlights video that comes out afterwards, and I'll probably watch that.
If it's anything like last year, all the commercials are going to be on YouTube if they aren't already.
Yeah.
Some of those are pretty fucking good too. Pretty funny.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Oh, good. You've arrived safely.
Hell, let's just hope we're not in fucking World War III in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think
With Russia, you're talking about?
Yeah, I think Putin's testing
Supposed to
Biden.
glow when held by the rightful heir to the crown.
Yeah.
You won't test Trump, but you're gonna test a potato. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is also why Sherrod seeks Vanquisher for himself.
I feel bad.
It won't
My
even show
roommate
the
that I had in
faintest glimmer
Philadelphia
in
is
my
from the
hands.
Ukraine, and he still has a lot of family over there.
What does that say about me?
You know, I was thinking about shit like that, and I was like, dude, I do the same thing in fucking Civs.
And what?
Civ Civilization, the game, Civ 6. You put all your units on the fucking border and you sit there and wait. That's what you do. You make a big old line right across their border. You sit there. The one thing pisses them off, they go over there. That's what pretty much they're doing.
Have you
Huh?
have you played Call of Duty Ghosts?
No.
There's a scene at the beginning. Basically, what causes everything to go down is the U.S. has these kinetic weapons that shoot giant, like, tungsten rods into the earth. And they get taken over. Can you imagine if we had about 12 of those right now, just every couple of hours, just shooting them at the border? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's taken care of. Wait, you're next to Oak Ridge, aren't you?
No, I'm in Maynard.
So, kind of close to Oak Ridge.
Yeah, about
100% within the blast radius.
Oh yeah, probably.
From the blast
hour away.
radius.
It's a strategic target, dude.
Yeah, they had the world's fastest supercomputer there before the Chinese got it.
Yeah.
That's where they developed that's where the Manhattan Project was at.
Yeah. They were told by the government if people asked what they were doing that they were making the holes that go into donuts.
You know why they have holes in donuts, right? Because the centers would never get cooked when they bake them.
Is that what they're for?
Yep.
I owe those donuts an apology.
Villagers is my fault.
Well, you'd stack 3 or 4 of them on that boner, or what?
About 2.5, you know. I like to hit bottom.
Oh, that's why you're so good at horseshoes, huh?
Oh yeah.
Depends if it's Duncan, huh?
Ringer.
No, but Oak Ridge back in the day when that Manhattan Project was going on, there was no city there. There was no Oak Ridge.
There was no TVA either.
No, yeah. And here's the thing. People would ask what they were doing there, and they would just... Everyone that worked at that facility pretty much lived there, and that's what became Oak Ridge. That's why I call it the secret city. Now, I know you probably know this, but probably Demon doesn't. But, like, back in the day, the government would actually get, like, you know, they would actually test people and stuff, and if they ever... to make sure that they wouldn't say what they were doing at that facility. And that's why they call it the secret city, is because everyone had to keep a secret on what they were, why they were living there and what they were doing for work. And no one in the community had, like, really talked about what they did.
Yeah, the entire electrical system for East Tennessee going into almost Middle Tennessee it was built, all of it was built initially just for the refinement plants in Elk Ridge.
Now, I know that there is a nuclear power plant, like, I want to say over Middle Tennessee-ish, south of Harriman and shit, or southeast, or southwest of Harriman. So when you're going up that big hill, if you look to the left, you can see the cooling tower. But they're looking to get rid of that coal burning one right by that facility there.
We just need to go to nuclear for everything, really.
Yeah, but here's the thing, you gotta bury the waste.
Yeah, but that's, you know...
And they were burying it there. And they got in trouble. So then they had to go and ship it.
Other countries to put it in?
They ship it to Nevada now.
I think they've come up with some ways to actually recycle nuclear waste to make it usable for other things.
You can, but only to a certain extent. They, like, when we go to that facility, because I've worked there a couple of times. I've worked on the bunker and shit that holds it. And, it's a weird looking building. It's small, and it looks like an igloo, and it has, like, 4 bulbs on each side to make a square. If that makes sense. and then on those little bulbs, there's guns sticking out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like like 3 razor wire on top fences around it, and that's they call it beryllium.
So it's like the bunker in StarCraft.
Yeah, pretty much. I haven't played StarCraft, but I'm sure you get the picture. But that's the stuff that they would enrich for the shit. Discovered that they could take the plutonium and enrich it and put it in a bomb. But they got in trouble for burying it there. So then they had to ship it on they would ship it on trucks, unmarked trucks, with like a security force around it. And then they started shipping it by train out to Nevada to Area 51 to bury it.
I mean, there's a lot of places in this world where we could come together and decide just to that's where all our nuclear waste is, you know.
Well, we're actually going to solve a power crisis because China has actually developed a fusion reactor, and it created 11 megawatts in 6 seconds. 6 or maybe it was 11 seconds.
Canada has one too.
Yeah, so once they get that shit going, we need to get rid of nuclear too, because that shit is toxic.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
if you ever, we don't need no Chernobyls anywhere else. And I think there was the one that they had. I think Japan had a meltdown too, like 2000 something. Yeah.
2000. Yeah.
8
was
was it? Or was it? I can't remember what. But yeah,
they had
a
an earthquake. They had an earthquake and a tsunami at the same time. It took out like 2 of their reactors.
Yeah, and they actually sent a robot down in there to check it out to see how things were, and the radiation got to the robot and destroyed it.
God damn it, Wally! We're gonna miss you.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, Wally. Or was it Ava? Which one?
They just need to get rid of that fucking nuclear shit.
You can't. Well, I think we need to replace coal with nuclear until we figure something else out.
Well, and here's the thing: these developing countries, that's what they're having the most issue with, is these developing countries that are just starting to get into like our industrial age area. They're just starting to get into that coal burning phase, and now the rest of NATO is saying, "Hey, you got to skip that. You got to go to renewable." And the countries are like, "Well." And the best way to like describe it is like you taking the bus every day and going to work, saving up money for a car, and then once you get enough, like for $20,000 for a car, and then once you save the money up, like you're at 19,000, someone comes in and says, "Oh, no, you can't buy the car. You got to get an electric car," and the electric car is $30,000. So then you got to keep taking that bus again.
Yeah.
And that's how these countries feel.
We shouldn't be telling developing countries they can't use coal. We should just be shutting down enough of our coal to offset theirs,
right?
Because we can afford it and we can do it.
Well, I'll tell you about all the countries in NATO, and even China is agreeing that we need to stop burning coal because the climate is getting to an area where all countries are agreeing not to, which is a big deal. And they had the expo about maybe 4 months. No, maybe it was 6 months ago. And they all agreed to it. And even China did. And China is one of the bigger coal burning places.
Oh yeah, by far.
And they're all agreeing that there's a climate problem.
Really values his
You know,
We need a crown.
when I was younger, now I might be a little bit younger than you guys, but when I remember, there was like a hurricane maybe once a year. If that.
Yeah, it
now
was.
there's 3 or 4 a year.
Right.
We're naming fucking snowstorms now. Like what?
I see. I've heard
Yeah.
Like
chaos has swept across Lutera.
there is a change now. Whether we did it or not, but it was like back in the like 1930s or 20s. A woman had that carbon dioxide, or I think right, carbon dioxide. She had it in she had it in a bulb, and she held it up to the sun, and it got hotter than just air in the bulb.
Everything is fine.
It got warmer. Just from the sunlight. And that's when they discovered, you know, this could be a problem. And I'm not all Al Gore, this and that, but I mean, I've noticed the issue in my lifetime. You know, where it's getting worse.
Well,
Yeah, I've
you know, we've
noticed
been
that
around
living
long
down
enough
here
to
in
see
the
it.
I'm not a
Yep.
child.
Yeah, like
Well,
living down here in
we've
the
actually
South.
experienced the tipping point. And so now I'm a believer of it. So now the scientists are saying we raise the temperature of the Earth like 1 or 2 more degrees, we're gonna have a big fucking issue. Like big issue. Like shit's gonna start fucking dying.
It's like cancer or anything. It's exponential. Once you hit a certain point, exponential
yeah,
like growth takes over, and it's just done.
Well, yeah, we're a parasite to the Earth. I mean, but
Basically,
we
yeah.
live off of it. But like, they're especially watching the ocean temperatures and stuff.
Well, the
Very
ocean's
sensitive.
rising, what, a couple inches every year or something like that.
Yep, from the glaciers melting. But
Yeah.
also, they're paying attention to the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. And they call it bleaching. And the reef will just die because the oceans are getting warmer. It'll just kill off. And once they die, they're like, their bone is still there. And it's white.
Oh, right,
And
yeah.
So it looks like bleach is in the water. But it's dead coral. And they're really watching that and paying attention to that. And that's becoming like, if we continue our ways, like obviously we're starting to get better, but if we continue the way we are going, we're talking mass extinction. Not for us, but
No, yeah. For next,
It'll be the next generation, probably.
You know, right? So like, if you take out the anteater has nothing to eat. You take out the anteater, you know, the bear has nothing to eat. You take out the bear, we have nothing to eat. You know,
Have you
and
seen
it just.
Have you seen Interstellar?
I've seen it on.
yeah.
That's how we're gonna end. Basically, the world is gonna, like, I don't think it's gonna be like, we're not gonna just, like, it's not gonna be like crops aren't gonna grow like it was in that movie. It's gonna be more like but like humanity's slowly getting smaller and smaller because the Earth can no longer sustain us. That's how it's gonna go down.
Well, yeah. You ever heard of the Georgia's headstones or something it's called?
Yeah, down there, the 7 stones on 7 different languages telling you how to rebuild society.
Yeah, rebuild society, and that the human population only needs to be 1 million.
Wouldn't that be nice?
No, yeah, no traffic, right?
As expected, Lutera's merchants are
Give it time.
For
Give it
tomorrow,
time.
When Damien gets canceled for preaching about how genocide would be great because he wants 1 million people.
So
I'm not preaching nothing, man.
Like, hold up.
Don't group me in this.
Which I kind of noticed, being down here from compared to up there. Okay, you can't eat the fish down here.
There's some places you can't eat it. Yeah.
Most of the places you can't.
There's a few places around me. There's a few like creeks and some smaller
creeks,
smaller
but no
lakes.
rivers, nothing. Like up in Wisconsin, dude, you could, because there's lakes. You know, it's natural lakes. But KUB here in Knoxville, they were cleaning 30% of the water and putting it back in the river. Cleaning 30% of the sewage and putting it back in the water. They had to make it was a big ordeal. And the only reason I know this is because I worked on some of it for their expansion. And that's the reason they expanded it. But there'll be warning signs not to eat the fish and stuff.
Yeah, we got a few rivers in the Morristown area where there's signs, like anywhere you can access the river, there'll be a sign that says "Do not drink the water." Or eat
Okay,
anything from it.
Morristown, they eat a lot of tomatoes.
What?
The Morristown people eat a lot of tomatoes. So, so when you have a sewer run, you know, and you have different elevations, you have to have a pump station. Well, once you expand and get so many subdivisions out and stuff, you're gonna overload the pump, right? Well, I had to go down and drill for an expansion on the pump, and it overflowed. So when you eat tomatoes, the seeds of the tomatoes you don't digest. It goes right through you.
There's a lot of stuff I don't digest, dude.
So when it overflowed, all those tomato seeds went out into the field and planted. And I came up to the substation, and there was, dude, I mean, tomatoes the size of a fucking softball out there, growing. And
did you ever go and eat my shitty tomatoes?
well, what I'm saying, yeah. And here's the funny part is I picked one of it, and he's like, "Dude, you ain't gonna fucking eat that, are you?" And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, dude, where do you think that your crops are fucking fertilized with?
Just shit.
I mean, I'm not gonna
Just
fucking chop it
nitrates.
up and eat it right now. I'm not gonna bite it like an apple. I'm gonna wash it and make sure it's clean. But I was like, you do realize that 99% of your crops are fucking that you get from the store. It's fertilized with cow shit, right? Like, but that's, you know, a farming town. You know, that's from being out north, knowing that. But he didn't realize that. You know,
it's crazy
that's
because
how you fertilize.
Morristown is surrounded by farms. They're everywhere out here.
Well, he was oblivious to it, and he worked for the city sewer department. But yeah, there was hundreds of thousands of plants, and I was like, "How are these all here? Like, who came here and just planted them?" He says, "No, when the pump overflowed, it dumped a bunch of sewage on the damn ground, and people's that ate the tomato seeds." It fertilized it.
I didn't know that, like, when I lived in Morristown, a lot of people were really all about those Granger County tomatoes.
Oh, yeah. The green fried tomatoes, I'm not a fan of that. That's too southern for me.
They have to be made, like, perfectly for me to like them, but 9 times out of 10, they just end up a soggy mess.
I hate Morristown because it's a fucking drive for me.
Yeah.
It's probably like an hour and like 15-minute drive for me.
It's like a 35-minute drive for me now.
What's that?
It's like 35 minutes for me.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen a couple I've been working up in that gorge. They're redoing that bridge up there.
Which
I
one?
see a couple. Going to Clyde.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they got a bridge down there, and I had to go up there, and I just went up there last week, do a bunch of cutting in the road and shit for it.
Morristown's been expanding like crazy the last 5 years.
Oh yeah. But April 4th, I'm done cutting concrete, so.
You switching careers?
Yes, sir. I'm going to work for the city. Right in town here. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be glorious.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I take a pay cut, but there's a lot of benefits and a pension.
That pension, though, yeah.
Yeah. And there's like 50, 60-year-old guys out there, so it's like, you know, if they're out there doing it, I'm pretty sure I can fill them. And it's like 5 minutes away from my house. So I won't be driving to Morristown or driving to Copper Hill or Cleveland or Chattanooga or anywhere there. And be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Work 12, 13 hours a day. But, you know.
Yeah, that's a long fucking day.
Oh, dude, since I've been down here, I've been working 50, 60 hours a week for almost 7 years.
Christ, man.
Yeah. And then I've been gaming. Yeah. No. So, but, you know, it pays better that way because I get overtime. But, yeah, it's time. I can't retire from cutting concrete.
You used to get to be home at, every night and...
Yeah, I'll be home every night. I'll be home at like 4:35 every day.
Right. You got a cutoff time.
Yep. Yeah, oh yeah, they want overtime on the city because they have a budget, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, I know what the budget is. You do the population times 100, and that's your budget. Because my bill's about $100 a month. And then that's another benefit is I can just pay my bill at work then, my water bill.
Fishing trap.
Well, guys, I'm gonna hop off for the night. Y'all have a good one.
All right, man.
You too, man.
Take her easy.
Oh fuck, he didn't even wait. He's still mad about that.
Mad about what?
He didn't even wait for you to say okay. That's what you get for not being in my or talking to me when I'm streaming.
Spoof gone.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah, he's pretty far away from me. By a couple hours.
What's that skill do?
Yeah, he's about an hour and a half away from me. Greenville's a pretty big city. A little bigger-ish.
Yeah, I'm not even sure exactly where that's at. I'd have to go look at a map and figure it out.
Yeah, he's like east of me, like an hour and a half.
Mm.
He's the true east, yeah.
Hello. I'm Mirren.
So in this, you don't get to do gathering until fucking level. What am I? 24. That's interesting.
Gathering of like resources.
Yeah. Yeah, they prolong the shit out of that.
Milking it a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what the point is yet. So I haven't really come across any crafting stuff yet, but like there's cooking and fucking whatever, but
Back already?
some more. I just mined some fucking ore. Goddamn biatch. Purchase the trade tools. Equipped a novice mining tool. Novice mining tool. Sure, make me fucking buy shit I already had. Gonna go do some mining, which I just did a bunch.
Everything is fine at the village.
Took my goddamn resources. Run my ass back to town. God damn it, man. Now I'm starting to get hungry. It's like super late. This shit. This fishing tool. Catch fish through floating fish. Okay, all right, we'll try it. Ah, you sons of bitches. Oh, dude, fucking fishing in this game is easy.
Is it?
Yeah, just throw a bobber out there. Once it goes down, you just hit the same command that, or the same skill. You'll reel it in. I do wonder if you can catch like rare items and stuff like that. Can level the skill up while I'm at it. Shit, got a pearl. Yeah, so you can get actual decent items out of it. Common. Get there. What's a potion? Listen to the merchant, blah blah blah. Expand. Trade skill, consumables, world tree leaves. Okay, so we've got hunting, fishing, excavating. Alright. button for completing them. I gotta go there. Alright, back on the main quest.
Coronation? That's out of the blue. What do you mean?
You've completed the crown.
Armin refused.
You, this person. Just store this shit in here for now.
Everything is fine at the village.
We'll be at the coronation site soon. I hope you'll do me the honor of performing the ceremony.
It is a holy ceremony. I must regrettably
First
decline.
clear what?
You can't be
Clear it
serious.
once, then I can skip
Who's
it.
holier than a priest?
But I am... Wait. Something's here.
Oh man, these mobs got some weird animations. Oh, let's see here. Gotta go this way. Kaboom!
I expected more from the great heir of Luterra. Listen.
We will now begin the rites of coronation. And with this holy crown, I anoint thee as King Thyrain of Luterra. Rise, Your Majesty.
Three cheers! Long live King Thyrain! For Luterra!
Luterra forever!
Your Highness, please! Sir Bernard and his forces were ambushed by demons on his way here. Most of us were annihilated. The survivors are holding out at Medric Monastery. They can't hold out for long.
Rest now. Your sacrifice shall not be in vain. Everyone, to arms! We march on Medric Monastery immediately. From this moment on, our army will head to the Medric Monastery.
Thyrain, playing king with his toy soldiers.
Feels like the end times.
You're here! So, did my crown fulfill its purpose?
Are you going to the Medric Monastery?
Kill the mandrakes. You alright? Can you still hear me or no?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Oh.
Appreciate it though.
Let's see my inventory. Let's see what I got.
I'm Thenon, and I belong to a unit led by Sir Bernard.
There's a boss right here. Alright, get to this town.
adventurer. May the gods be with you. It's a massacre.
We should pray about this.
Alright guys, I'm gonna call an end to the stream right here, so I will see you guys next time.